Fikile Mbalula, former ANC heavyweight and one of the country's most outspoken and flamboyant politicians, has reportedly been sentenced in a case that insiders are calling unbelievable. Citizens, political analysts, and lawmakers alike are struggling to process the fallout of what many are describing as a moment of reckoning for the entire nation. Eyewitnesses at the Pretoria High Court describe chaotic scenes outside the courthouse, where thousands of supporters, journalists, and protesters converged. Some shouted slogans in support of Mbalula, while others condemned him, leading to tense clashes that required police to deploy tear gas and water cannons. Social media footage already shows panicked crowds, overturned cars, and intense shouting, creating the sense that South Africa itself is on the brink of unrest. Inside the courtroom, sources say Mbalula appeared visibly shaken, a rare display of vulnerability from a man known for his fiery speeches and unshakable public persona. "He wasn't the Mbalula we know," one court insider said. "He looked like someone who knew the sentence changes everything, not just for him, but for the ANC, and maybe even for the country." The details of the sentence, still being verified, reportedly involve serious charges of financial misconduct, abuse of power, and corruption allegations that have swirled around Mbalula for years. If confirmed, this makes him one of the highest-ranking politicians in South Africa to ever be convicted, a verdict that could send shockwaves through the ruling party and ignite widespread political instability. In Parliament, the news hit like a bombshell. Lawmakers were seen rushing to meetings, strategizing in hushed tones, and making frantic phone calls as rumors of Mbalula's sentencing spread. Some ANC members reportedly fear that this could trigger a leadership crisis, with factions vying for control as the 2027 political horizon approaches. "This is bigger than just one man," a senior MP said under the condition of anonymity. "If Mbalula falls, the balance of power shifts overnight. We could see entire provincial structures thrown into chaos." Across the nation, public reaction has been explosive. Hashtags demanding accountability and justice are trending on every social media platform, while others call for Mbalula's immediate release, claiming the charges are politically motivated. Protesters have taken to the streets in Johannesburg, Cape Town, Durban, and Pretoria, some clashing with police and others peacefully demonstrating. Economists warn that the unrest could affect markets, investor confidence, and even the stability of the South African economy. Legal experts say that Mbalula's sentencing could set a precedent for political accountability, sending a strong message that no one is above the law, regardless of political stature. Yet, others argue that this ruling could deepen divisions within the ANC and destabilize governance at a time when South Africa faces numerous economic and social challenges. Adding to the drama, insiders claim that confidential documents and evidence presented in court reveal connections between Mbalula and other high-ranking officials, sparking fears that this case could lead to further investigations and more arrests. "We are just seeing the tip of the iceberg," one analyst warned. "If this unfolds the way the evidence suggests, it could expose a web of corruption that reaches the very top of the ANC." Meanwhile, ordinary citizens are left shocked, fearful, and uncertain. Street vendors, commuters, and workers describe a sense of disbelief, as if the very fabric of governance in South Africa has been shaken. Social media is filled with videos showing confrontations with police, impromptu marches, and citizens demanding answers. Some analysts warn that the unrest could escalate if the government does not provide clear communication and leadership in the coming hours and days. Political commentators are calling this a defining moment in South African history. "We are witnessing a turning point," one commentator said.